Steeze. A nigga named Steeze. Steeze. A nigga named Steeze. Yo, how many times have you done this? Whining, crying, and complaining about how much better than thou you are and how you leaving and you shouldn't be hanging around these niggas. Make sure I put this on 5 miles per hour. Yeah, come on. Right? All that crying and whining that you do, right? Every time, same old story. It's like it's cyclical, like a phoenix. Every fucking 2 months you come out with this bullshit. Why am I even talking to y'all? Why am I even engaging y'all? First off, and you always gotta bring me up with that slander, trying to make it sound like from jump I did you dirty or something. So every time I'm gonna bring up the same shit. Address that video that you claim that I said you were snitching in, the one where I was saying that you were not snitching and defending you. You say that's the heart and core of your entire beef with me. Still haven't addressed that. Still trying to make me look like something. You bitch ass nigga, address that. Matter of fact, here's a challenge. Can you do this? Can you jog at 5 miles per hour or better and still talk shit about a nigga or reply to their bullshit? So, yeah. Take the physical challenge as well. But yeah, first address that shit. But then you always gotta bring me up. And another thing I want you to do is stop talking this rapping about me. Stop talking to me about motherfucking rap. You claim that I'm the one that's looking for a competition with you. Yet every time you open your mouth about me, it has something to do with rap. Well, this freestyle was better than the others, but all his shit is such and such, and he ain't real and this and that. Shut the fuck up. If you're really not in competition with me, then you wouldn't have anything to say about rap, or rap wouldn't be at the forefront of your mind when you're talking about me. Because when I reply to you, I'm not thinking about your bullshit raps. I'm thinking about how you an old, dusty, dirty motherfucker that hides your woman. I'm gonna get into that too. Something I never really shared with people about you trying to hide your woman and got something to say about everybody else's woman. So please don't talk to me about rap. Freestyle I did. Even though I think I did say something like my diss styles are the diss styles or something like that. So there is that, I could give you that. But then everything is about you. What you said? Oh, I said I've been rapping since 13. So what this phony motherfucker do? He get on here and say he been rapping since 11. Bitch, I've been said that. What's the other joint I have months back with my very, very beautiful woman, aka Real Life is Not a Cyberspace. 89 is the first time I did it be. My legacy's legend, they gonna remember me for centuries. Do the math. How old would Tone Space have been in 1989? I know I look like I would only be maybe 2 or 3 years old, but in 89 I was a bit older than that. Also have this other joint that I did in 7th grade. I am young in grade of the 7th. I've been rapping since I was 11. So nobody's thinking about you. And then you slandering me. You trying to say I was some bum ass, dusty ass drug dealer? I ain't said shit about selling drugs. Because I'm doing a joint talk about my history. And you said I was gun toting. I ain't say shit about toting any guns. You wanna know what I was into? Since you studying and stalking my freestyles? Holler at my man A Marvelous in the comment section of that very video. He'll put you on. Stupid motherfucker. Woo! Yeah, it's the challenge. 5 miles per hour or better, and still talk your shit. And then you say, oh, why don't I get on stage? I've been on stage mad times. In fact, this is how I would practice to get on stage. jog and then perform while I'm jogging, like air performing. Because when I'm on stage, I'm animated. I'm cinematic. I jump all around and do all types of shit. So, you know, what's your conditioning like? Shit, what's your stage history like? Because when we compare performances, my shit went well without a hitch. Your shit, you got played. They practically booed you off stage, threw tomatoes at you. And you got off there all grumpy and shit with G-Spence. Speaking of G-Spence, since you want to talk about niggas' women's. Speaking of G-Spence, I remember when Unknown Roaster put out that picture that he claimed was your girl. That light-skinned behemoth, wild-looking bitch. I hit up G-Spence, because you and I were beefing. Hit him up about some music shit. And I said, by the way, does this woman look familiar? What he said? That he thinks that's your girl, Bridget. Then we found out that wasn't her. That Bridget was, as you put it, that black motherfucker, that fat motherfucker in that graduation. So this is what logic tells me. Because when you went with G-Spence out of town, y'all niggas, he came to your crib. He spent like at least a night over at your crib. So if G-Spence thought that that light-skinned, crazy-looking motherfucker was your girl, when in fact she was the one that we all know and love, then that tells me something. You were on some Muppet Baby mommy shit with Bridget when G-Spence came to your crib. That means G-Spence don't know what Bridget looked like. Why? Because when he came to your crib, you hid her from him. You didn't even want a guest in your crib to see what your woman looked like. Yeah, you talking all types of shit about everybody else's woman. Pathetic. But yeah, man, stop talking about rapping to me. Then you said something about how I was talking about you quitting. Nigga, you say you quitting rap every 2 months. Again, cyclical. I was not talking about you in that line. I was not talking about selling any drugs. You wanna know what I was a capo of? Bootlegging. CDs and movies. Ran an enterprise. A very financially rewarding enterprise. Shout out to Ain't Marvelous. Go to my on the Tone Space channel, the the freestyle, latest freestyle I did as of this video. You'll see Ain't Marvelous in the comments. Subscribe to him. He has a lot of conscious material. Real deep and real brother. That's my brother right there. And I ain't hiding. You want to ask about Tone Space? Find out my history? Holler at him. Now, can we say the same thing for you, Steeze? You look up people in your history, are they going to have nice things to say about you? Or did you shit on practically everybody you know? It's another challenge. Take the talk to the close people in our lives challenge that known us for decades. What's the report card on you, Steezo? And again, I'm just listening to this shit. Went through a whole thing about the Jay-Z and DJ Khaled just so you could talk some dumb shit about me. Pathetica. Shout out to my beautiful real life is not a cyberspace space.